Hello, everyone, and welcome to my presentation on the organizational culture of the two most influenced tech brands in the world, Samsung and Apple. These companies may both operate in the same industries, but they have the different cultures and the vast difference. Today, we'll explore how they value structures and the leadership styles and the other key factors of the shape. They operates the identities and the contributing to the goals of global success. And Let's start with the foundation of the any organizations in their values and the missions and the vision. Samsung aim to lead through the technologies and the innovations while the staying focusing on efficiency and the global progress. Their approach is the practically on the long term. Apple on their other hand, it's all about enriching lives throughout the beautiful designing and the technology. Their culture is in the built around the creativity and user satisfaction and the simplicity. The foundational difference it's really set to the tone how the both companies are operate. Organization structure. When we look at the structure of these companies, we see two different philosophies. Samsung follows a traditional and hierarchical model with the clear chains and the commanding of the centralized control, and this helps the maintaining the consistency and the discipline across the world, vast global of. And Apple, however, it prefers to flatter structures, and there's increasing of the collaborations and the fast decision making. The team at the Apple of the more empower, and they're more room for the innovation of the at very level.
Hi, my name is Ritik, and today we're going to talk about employee training. The employee training program provided by Samsung are highly structured and formal because the employees are training to master technical expertise, operational discipline, and highly specialized knowledge of particular functions domains. The training sessions follows what is traditionally known as top-down curriculum because it is based on compliance and operational standards whereby employees are meet corporate expectations as it is its overall organization structures. Samsung training is also very formal. Apple approaches training differently. The area it focuses on training are innovations, design thinking, and leadership skills. Apple employs development program support, questioning assumptions, experimenting with new ideas, and working together across functions. This idea makes training more flexibility, idea and dynamic, putting the flexibility of training to support the idea that each employees can contribute to the breakthrough innovations. Apple informal learning style is consistent with the organization values of creativity, equality, and user experience excellence. Now let's move to the next slide. Workplace environment. Samsung has a formal working environment, definable cubicles or departmental spaces are organized in offices and formal means of communication are used by employees. Daily interactions are full of respect for hierarchy and the workplace itself indicates who is hierarchically above and who is below. This step is efficient for managing huge projects but it required something else than collaborations that could arise spontaneously. On the other hand, Apple Workplace is informal, open. It is designed to be open plan and uses workspaces to stimulate interactions and creativity amongst teams and easy communications between members. Ideas can be casually discussed. Ideas can be brainstormed collaboratively, and even ideas from those who may not hold as high as a position can be challenged. Apple's culture of innovations and disruptions is very well defined by a physical environment at Apple's, a culture that strongly supports teamwork and collaborations between departments. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sohail, and now we'll be talking about the workplace environment. Now, let us talk about the environment employees work in. Samsung maintains a more traditional and formal workplace. The setting is structured, with clear boundaries between teams and leadership. Apple's workspace is almost the opposite. Their offices are designed to foster open communication and creativity. You will often find teams collaborating across the departments in an open, casual environment that encourages fresh ideas.
Hello everyone, I'm Shah Jahan Noor, and today I will start my presentation with conflict negotiation. Conflict resolution also reveals a lot about company's culture. At Samsung, conflicts are typically handled through formal process and strict protocols. If an issue arises, it is escalated up the hierarchy. Apple encourages direct communication and collaborative problem solving instead. And employees are expected to work things out openly and creatively without relying too much on formal structures. In the next slide, we will be talking about the diversity and inclusion. So diversity and inclusion are important aspect of modern organizational culture, and Samsung has made effort to build a diverse workforce, especially through global hiring. But diversity in leadership remains limited where Apple is much more vocal and proactive about inclusions. They integrate diversity into everything from hiring to product design, and they see it as a key driver of innovation and growth. Finally, let's look how teamwork functions in both companies. Samsung promotes teamwork within a clear structure, and teamworks are assigned specific tasks and work under defined roles. It's efficient but a bit rigid. Apple's teamwork is much more organic.